has this person lied to me that when they tell me they have a seizure, the first thing I think of, are you lying again? And it turns out to be true.
Yeah.
How many times has he lied to me?
Because if it was the first time, you probably would be are you okay?
I would have been fucking concerned. But the first thing I did was like, I don't believe that shit. And then my partner found out that he lied.
Lying sack of shit.
Called his sister. His sister was like, no, our mom's in Korea. What the fuck, guy? What the fuck?
This motherfucker one time, this guy who was working for me, he lied about having multiple personality disorder. And everybody in the room was like, oh no, I feel so bad. And I was like, really? Tell me how. And he goes, oh man, in high school, yeah, I already could tell this fool's already stretching his lie. He's like, in high school, my friend, she was sexually assaulted. And I said, tell me who the fuck did this to you. And then I just woke up and I was on his driveway and there was blood everywhere.
Oh my God.
And then
what is he saying?
And then the whole room is like captivated, right? They're like, oh man, you really got that guy. And I'm all like, you guys are believing this fucker right now? He's like, there was blood everywhere. There was police. I assaulted a man because I had to do it. He's a fucking hero, right? And I'm like, well, I'm looking at this guy. And I'm like, you never fucking beat anybody in your life, you lying sack of shit. And I caught you lying and creating stories so many times in the past.
Like it's, oh my God.
And I was like, really? There was a police there? And I'm like, and you assaulted someone, right? So where's the police report? And he's like, oh, no. Like they let me go because I told them the story. I was like, they let you go for assaulting a man and beating him fucking bloody. You not only trespassed on his property, you went to his door, opened up the door. Goes, I don't remember. I blacked out.
And you almost killed him.
And I was like, there was blood everywhere. You fucked this guy up, and there was no police report. There was no arrest. God. There was no charges pressed against you. And then they're looking at me like I'm the asshole for pressing this guy to answer. And I'm like, you got to put pressure on a liar. This guy's a lying sack of shit. He's right now trying to manipulate the whole entire room, making everybody feel sorry for his ass, like he has a mental disorder. The mental disorder that he has is he's a sociopath lying to everybody.
Yeah.
He's a fucking lying sack of shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, how fucking dare you manipulate the feelings of everyone's compassion towards you right now? I was like, you lying fucking sack of shit. And it was so funny because Jess thought I was such a mean human being.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she witnessed me pressuring this fucker before. Because one time we had a meeting and he was talking about a situation with one of his ex-girlfriends, and I know his ex-girlfriend. And he was complaining about how he just does this and that for her. And from what I heard is that he was a complete fucking thirsty stalker that did not let go after the fact that they broke up. So in his mind, he's just this gentleman that just keeps giving, right? And she's just so like...
Yeah.
She's so like not appreciative of all of his shit. So Jess was in the meeting and I was sitting there and I was like, that's fucking complete bullshit. Like I called his ass out. And I was like, you're a fucking narcissist, right? You think the whole world revolves around you. I was like, you need to quit that fucking shit. And you need to stop being a goddamn stalker. I was like, you need to stop stalking your fucking ex because I'm not going to allow that shit in my company.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you are no longer allowed to come between the hours of when your ex is here or whatever. This was like years ago, right? And then so at this point, I'm lecturing his ass, and then Jess turns around. She's like, you're so fucking mean. And I'm all like, look, you're going to understand who this human being is, whether it's in a couple of months or later, and you're going to understand why I speak to him this way.
Yeah.
And it's like, on the surface, it seems fucked up that I even talk to an individual this way. But you'll see why. And then later, she was like, okay, I get it. So everybody in that room believed that he assaulted somebody on somebody else's property, almost killed him, and the cops didn't do anything? They were captivated by his fucking story, dude. I was like...
Because if he's going to lie, that's a pretty bad lie. That has never, ever, ever, ever happened in the history of man, ever.
Dude, this motherfucker told me he was a 10th degree black belt in martial arts. Yeah! This fool... And I brought one of my martial artist buddies around, and we all fucking sparred. And I was like, what fucking dojo did you go to, you lying sack of shit? You're not a 10th degree black belt.
You have any idea how old you have to be a 10th degree black belt? It's a long, well, I don't know. Well, I'm speaking from Taekwondo.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
No, he was a fucking 10th degree black belt. And he doesn't even know how to fucking kick an apple off of someone's head.
You're a 10th degree black belt? You get a fucking ruby red apple, put it on your head?
I know, like.
Do it, motherfucker.
He's a lying sack of shit, dude. And I don't know, man. It's just when I just can't take bullshit, right? So like when I catch people off of their shit and I roast them, I just go in and in and in until they stop lying around me or whatever it is. And when people see that, they think I'm such a bad guy. And I'm like, I'm protecting you, you asshole. Like,
yeah, be a little smarter about that shit, people.
Yeah.
It's so funny, too. You know what the thing about fighting is, too? If you did it for that long, it doesn't really go away. When I was 270 pounds, I could still do a clean-ass spinning heel kick.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you came to San Diego.
Yeah.
And you haven't kicked in ages. And we were kicking bags and shit.
Yeah.
And our buddy Noah was surprised. They're like, David could fucking kick, man.
Yeah, I did Taekwondo for like fucking 8-something years. Like, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not 10th degree black belt.
No, I was a red belt stripe. I didn't even get to the black belt.
Was that one before the brown or the black? Or?
It was one before the black. I actually, I caught the flu or I fucked my shit up. I can't remember which one it is anymore. But at that time, if you wanted to get a black belt, your sabonim, which is your master from Korea, had to bring his master to come over to test you to get a black belt. So
that's a legit school, man.
It was a legit school. So I had to wait another year to get a black belt. So I never stayed for another year. So I just was a red belt stripe, and I got another stripe, and that was about it. So I didn't get to get my black belt.
But people are ridiculous, man. It's funny. Like, you got to see through people.
I woke up
as what they are.
And I woke up, there was blood everywhere.
Just blood everywhere. I looked at the faces of the coworkers. They were like captivated, like, I can't believe it. They were scared, man. They're like, am I in a meeting with a psychopath? And I'm thinking, like, this guy is a little bitch. He's a lying sack of shit. I've been around killers. I've been around people that are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, and this guy is a wannabe, dude. He's never done shit. Ever.
Dog, I got put into a back of a cop car because I was around a group of people that were jumping people outside of a bowling alley.
So guilty by association?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how did you not get arrested for fucking beating the shit out of somebody?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking? And I was a youth minister at the time.
No police report, nothing.
The fuck are you talking about, dude? Makes no sense.
I know, dude. You could catch people in their lies so easily, man.
That literally means that he has never been around anybody who's got fucked up in their whole life, or he has never dealt with the cops.
He made that shit up in front of me, and I'm like, I can't believe you're lying to me.
Cops are not that nice.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to violence. Like that's some bullshit, dude.
This fool told me that he was like, once I told him that I lost it because he sexually assaulted my friend.
Oh, you had a great speech too, huh?
They let me slide. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, they're giving him high fives, like, oh yeah, go fuck up that guy.
Hero, thanks a lot, hero. And the American flag comes down and he starts walking away.
God. Is this a movie?
That's
like,
hilarious.
Shut the fuck up,
It's not even like that in the movies. When you assault somebody, they get arrested, no matter what.
Exactly. So he
That's
never
hilarious.
even did it. He never even did it. Never.
That's so funny. Oh. And when he threw his fist, I caught it midair. I spun him in 360 circles. He landed on his back. A fucking powder dust came out. I was like, get the fuck out of here, guy. That's hella funny.
A delusion. He kept, because, man, this wasn't the first time he's lied to me in my face and other people.
I blacked out and I woke up. There was so much blood.
Blood everywhere. I don't know what happened.
That's fucking
I don't know.
crazy.
There was just blood. I told him, shut the fuck up.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Right? I mean, we've had some eccentric people in our group. And I'm not just saying like JK, but in our other businesses too. Like, we just had a lot of interesting people. And that's the other side of business that they don't tell you about, is the crazy motherfuckers that you attract.
Dude, some people can lie really well too. That's why.
Yeah.
And you kind of get caught up into the persona that they're creating, and you're like, yo, this is a really good guy. And then when you start working with them, you find out through their behaviors, through the coworkers that tattle on them, like, oh shit, this person's a fucking psychopath.
Oh yeah, there are people who, you know, okay, we've seen this as employees before, like managers that get the job because they kiss fucking ass to the top dogs. But when it